This year, for your actions over the course of this year, your focus is meant to be the Sun card. Look at this, right? So what this tells me is over the course of this year, especially as we come into June, where Jupiter is going to move into the sign of his exaltation, which is into your sign, this year you really have the luck of the universe with you. Remember, the Sun card is light, blessings, joy, heat, abundance, travel. It's also basically a universal protector. Now that doesn't mean get crazy and go and be insane, but what it means is that this year really can be a wonderful year for you. It can be a lot lighter, a lot brighter. It can have a lot more fun, pleasure and joy, and maybe even romance as a part of it. Remember, the Sun card is really the joy and this is the best card in the entire deck, and especially in the major arcana, right? It doesn't have any negative associations, and so the message with this is whatever blessings show up for you this year, they are somewhat enhanced, and whatever challenges show up for you this year, they either pass very quickly or they're nowhere near as bad as they could have been, right? So love this for you. What it says is, when it comes to your actions, lean into life, lean into your authenticity, lean into living from the heart space. So for yours, you have the Lovers card. So I think it was Aries had this, or it might have been Taurus actually, had this same card, obviously different deck, in this position. So this year really is a year of big consequential choices. This is where you are going to be given more options than you maybe really know what to do with, right? Cancer, you are a cardinal sign, so you have a lot of power. This is about driving things forward. Cardinal water, when you think about this, this is about the power of a wave surging forward. Now, this year, you're going to be given choices, you're going to be given options, you're going to be given the chance to choose, right? Which is never a bad thing. It also suggests that love, relationship, partnership, interaction, heartfelt connection is going to be a big part of this year, whether you're partnered, married or single, whether you're divorced, whether you're widowed or widowed, etc. Whatever your relationship status this year, relationships are going to be a big part of what this year is really about for you. All right, so let's get into it. For your so you're going to get one destiny card, one direction card for each month of the year. And let's see, let's clarify this. So January, you hit the ground running, you start moving forward, and before you know it, there's plenty of things going on, right? What this also speaks to, especially with the Lovers card, is this being like straight out of the gate, there are big choices to make, okay? And remember, this is a big dynamic year. There is a lot going on this year, especially astrologically. So for this, you've got the Hierophant card. So for a lot of you, this might be where you are choosing to align yourself with a new spiritual path, maybe a new spiritual practice, maybe you're going back to church, maybe you're deciding to go to a retreat of some sort. That could be very possible. Now, remember, with the Hierophant card, you are talking about your own routines and rituals. Now, there isn't going to be this big sort of dynamic start to 2025. We've got Mars retrograde until the 24th of Feb. We've got Jupiter retrograde until the 4th of Feb. So it's not going to be that sort of all actions, all cylinders firing on go as we come into the year. It looks like you're really tapping into that, because it means that this year you're starting the year that much slower, but you're making choices and decisions about what you're going to include in your day. What does this look like? What am I doing in my morning? What am I doing in my afternoon? What am I doing in my evening? You're getting really serious and really clear about what the structure of your day-to-day experience actually looks like, and I love this for you. What this also tells me is, because the Hierophant is a marriage card, for a lot of you, January might see you really thinking about and focused on what kind of partnership you actually want, what kind of relationship you actually need to feel happy and also to feel fulfilled. Finally, because the Hierophant card tends to deal with bigger or larger institutions, it's very possible actually that you could be interacting with a governing body. Maybe you're making a choice as to whether you will or won't sign or align yourself with either, whether this is a political party right through to a local authority of some kind.